is real. Listen.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Paranormal Ripples aka Ray, and yes, you've seen that I am finally uploading back again on YouTube. A lot's happened the last month, hence why I've not been able to come on here. But the worst of it's done, so now I'm back here and I can focus on my shows here as well now. And this is Secrets of the Stars episode 36. This is another one that seems to be getting a lot of traction for me because this is the one I've done most shows on at the minute. So I'm going to be catching up on quite a few topics today, such as an entire swarm of black holes that are coming through our Milky Way galaxy, to a black hole has blasted the largest jet ever seen at 23 million light years long. Talk stuff about Jupiter that's come out. And there's also been news on Mars of large structures that have been found. So, as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this out to your friends or whoever you think will like it. Could be your family, could be your pet dog for all I know. Just share it and just share the love. And thank you everyone for helping me reach 153 subscribers. Let's push on to 200 and let's get this going and let's make this a great end of the year. So, first things first, the entire swarm of black holes. Palomar 5, they're calling it. And it stretches out across 30,000 light years and it's located 80,000 light years away. As you know, black holes mean danger, whether anything. So, if anyone's got any questions or that, leave them in the chat and or comments at the end of the video and I'll get back. But this is what they're showing. This is the first article that we were seeing about the entire swarm of black holes that's been detected. Yeah. A fluffy cluster of stars spilling across the sky may have a secret hidden in its heart. A swarm of over 100 stellar mass black holes. Yeah. The star cluster in question is called Palomar 5, and it's a stellar stream that stretches out across 30,000 light years and is located around 80,000 light years away. Such globular clusters are often considered fossils of the early universe. So basically, it means like the early remnants of what the universe originally was showing when it was created. So they're very dense and spherical, typically containing roughly 100,000 to 1 million very old stars, some like NGC 6397, that are nearly as old as the universe itself. In any globular cluster, all its stars formed at the same time from the same cloud of gas. And the Milky Way is known to have 150 known globular clusters. And they show the universe, all the dark matter content, all the galaxies they orbit. So, we do not know how these things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, mate. You want me to do that now? Let me know, guys. If you want me to pin those comments or throw the comments up on stream, let me know, and I'll do that for you. So let me know. But yeah, meanwhile, we do not know how these streams form. But one idea is that they are disrupted star clusters. Astrophysicist Mark Gilles from the University of Barcelona explained in 2021 when researchers first announced this discovery. However, none of the recently discovered streams. So we can get sucked. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Cam, how you doing, mate? Um, we're just talking. We're just talking about this, mate. At a minute, an entire swarm of black holes have been detected moving through our Milky Way galaxy, which is like, which has got, oh look. So yeah, it could be them swiping the slate clean, Elliot, or that, or it could be something else. But yeah, all right, mate. Thank you. Oh, thanks for that, mate. I just thought it'd be a nice little change because I ain't done it for like so you know. But yeah, that is crazy. So yeah, where are we? I just read something interesting. We do not know how these streams are formed, so yeah, obviously. However, none of the recently discovered streams have a star cluster associated with them, hence we cannot be so sure. So to understand how these streams formed, we need to study one with a stellar system associated with it. And Palomar 5 is the only one of its case, so making it like a Rosetta Stone of sorts. Palomar 5 appears unique in that it has both a very wide, loose distribution of stars and a long tidal stream spanning more than 20 degrees in the sky, or of the sky. It seems recent evidence suggests that populations of black holes could exist in the central regions of globular clusters, and since gravitational interactions with black holes are known to send stars careening away, the scientists, yeah, could be Elliot. This could be the remnants. Yeah. Um, the scientists included black holes in some of their simulations. Their results showed that a population of stellar mass black holes within Palomar 5 could have resulted in the configuration we see today. So, they each have a mass of about 20 times the mass of the sun. Yeah. And they formed in supernova explosions at the end of the lives of massive stars. In around 1 billion years, the team simulations showed that the cluster will dissolve completely, but just before this happens, what remains of the cluster will consist entirely of black holes orbiting the galactic center. So basically, it's like a reset then. Is that what they're trying to say? That in the time that when it comes through, that it'll be like a reset button, you know? So it's not unique, it's just like a reset. It'll dissolve and then it'll just be like normal. Not bad, Cam, not bad. How's everything going with you, mate? So yeah, if there's hundreds of them, maybe yeah, maybe it's like a bee, like maybe like they say it's swarm. Maybe it's like a bee thing where they all join and then it comes in and owns in on a place, and then it decides, yeah, let's take them ones with us. Let's take. It's like you don't know, do you, how it works? Could you imagine if your whole purpose was just to be a black hole? You know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, don't. I tried one game after like this morning, and I got matched with some mate. Yeah, not good. Right. Um. So yeah, going from another one black hole subject. It makes you wonder, Elliot, because now if this is the one black hole thing that's happened, but in another one light years away, this has happened. Everyone. So like always, if you're enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family. This has happened in another way. Black hole blasts largest jet ever seen at 23 million light years long. The Milky Way would be a little dot in these two giant eruptions. So basically, it's stretching as long as 140 Milky Way galaxies from end to end. And this jet stretches for well beyond the limits of their host galaxy and stretching as long as 140 Milky Way galaxies. That is nuts. Um, the jets are erupting from a supermassive black hole at the heart of a galaxy located around 7.5 billion light years away, meaning they are seen as they were when the 13 and 13.8 billion year old universe was just 6.3 billion years old, around half of its current age. The jets that blast out from above and below the black hole put out trillions of times more energy per second than our own sun does. We've known about these structures made by jets from the galactic center of supermassive black holes for a long time, but this one stands out for three reasons. There's mine Castle of the University of Hertfordshire. First, it's the largest one yet at over 20 million light years, which means it goes from the center of its parent galaxy right out into the void between galaxies and galaxy groups. Secondly, it's one of the most powerful we know about, with a fast rate of matter in fall onto the black hole. And lastly, it is found when the universe was only roughly half of its present age, and is thought to have been much more violent place with much more going on that could have disrupted the jets. Much more violent. I didn't mean that there was alien wars? Question mark. The gigantic jets have been a suitably mythic name, with the team that discovered the megastructure dubbing them Porphyrion, in reference to the giant offspring of Gaia in Greek mythology. So yeah, the discovery of such a large system of black hole jets, in detailed in a paper published just 2 days ago in the Journal of Nature, indicates to researchers that such outflows may have influenced the evolution of galaxies in the early universe to a far, far greater extent than they previously suspected. Yeah. So yeah, they use the radio telescope. And this is what it looks like if from an ice drawing. Like, damn. Like literally, damn. So what is this telling you, everyone? And there's much more they go into detail with, obviously. And the team think there could be more massive black hole jets in the cosmos to study. So there could be more of these jets and black holes out there somewhere as old as the universe. If you want me to leave the article links in the description, let me know and you can go and read them yourself. But yeah, this is nuts. What do you think, Elliot? And if you're watching catch up, it's because Elliot is in, as you've seen, has been in my life. This is nuts. And look, there's even more stuff about black holes. Like, literally, black hole bullets have now been fired at black hole bullets fired at Mars could reveal more about dark matter. Like, what the hell is going on? You know? It's crazy. Anyways, going from one extreme of black holes, we're going to go on to another extreme and asteroids. You know, the thing that kind of killed off the dinosaurs. One is yeah, Jupiter's moon Ganymede was struck by an asteroid bigger than our dinosaur killing rock, and it may have caused the largest moon in the solar system to swing on its axis. So look, there you go. The largest moon in the solar system was struck by an ancient asteroid which was 20 times bigger than the rock that clattered into Earth and ended the reign of the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. The devastating impact took place 4 billion years ago and caused Ganymede, one of nearly 100 known moons of Jupiter, to spin on its axis and face almost directly away from the gas giant. According to computer models, the asteroid was most likely 185 miles across and struck at an angle of 60 to 90 degrees. God damn! The impact The impact created an initial crater up to 1,000 miles wide. Yeah, I agree, mate. Wide. That's partly filled in it as rock and dust, knocked out by the collision, but fell back down. Japan was the one that came where they found this out. There, Dr. Naoyuki Iwata, a planetary scientist at Kobe University in Japan, said distinctive furrows that cover the surface of Ganymede had long been considered remnants of multiple concentric rings created by the giant asteroid impact. Oh, hang on. But yeah, Iwata's computer simulations confirmed that may have been the case, with an asteroid thumping into Ganymede, causing it to swivel such that the impact site is always on the moon's far side, like the Earth's moon. Ganymede is tidally locked to Jupiter, meaning it constantly shows the same face to the gas giant. The impact would have had such dramatic implications for Ganymede, though, which at more than 3,000 miles wide is bigger than Mercury. And scientists believe that it contains an hidden saltwater ocean as well. God damn. So we've gone from the black holes now, and now we're going to Jupiter and Ganymede getting struck by an asteroid bigger than our one. I think our asteroid created the Grand Canyon personally. When I was done the dinosaur killing, it created the Grand Canyon. That's my personal opinion. So, I mean, that's Ganymede. However, though, we have another thing. Io, the other moon of Jupiter. Like we said, there's loads of moons on Jupiter, but this is another moon. Massive new volcano has been found erupting on Jupiter's moon of Io. Jupiter's moon Io is the most volcanic body in the solar system. First close-up images in more than 25 years. Recent Juno camera images show that a new volcano has appeared sometime after the Galileo spacecraft visited this region, and the new volcano is just south of Io's crater. And since tidal heating from Jupiter causes Io's volcanic activity, most volcanoes are in the moon's equatorial region, within about 30 degrees north and south of the crater. So Galileo imaged the region where the new volcano was spotted in 1997, and that surface was featureless. The new volcano is near an existing volcano called Kana'ikili. Kana'ikili? Sounds like. Yeah. And then you must be reading my mind, dude. The new volcano, the Juno's camera image was from April of this year and revealed multiple lava flows and volcanic deposits covering an area of about 180 kilometers by 180 kilometers. So, yeah. Look, there's a 997 image. Nothing. And there's the one today, in April. Like, what the fuck? Tidal friction from massive Jupiter and some from its fellow moon Europa is dissipated as orbital heat energy in Io. In its sibling ocean moons like Europa, Ganymede, which we just mentioned, everyone, and Callisto, the heat keeps their subsurface oceans in liquid form. But Io doesn't even have an ocean, so the heat causes magma to well up and break through the surface as volcanoes. Io has over 400 active volcanoes, and the surface is covered in sulfuric compounds from each of these eruptions, which give it its colours. God damn. Juno's best image of the region and the new volcano was taken on February the 3rd, 2024. Dang. Yeah, you see that? There's the Galileo image, nothing, and then there's the Junocam. That's crazy. That is nuts. There are unanswered questions about Io though, and its volcanism and its interior composition. Scientists obviously know about the tidal heating from Jupiter, and that is the moon's primary heat source, but they aren't certain though how all the heat is distributed inside. They are also uncertain about the extent of Io's magma ocean. They also want to know what initiates eruptions and what drives the different types of eruptions like plumes, lava flows, and pyroclastic flows. So, it has several more flybys on Io in the future, with the last one being next year. Unfortunately, it will be getting further from the moon, and the last one will be at a distance of 94,000 kilometers. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts on that, everyone. This is what I love about the universe, though. It's giving us answers on stuff. Right. And I've just seen another article that is going to be making it a thing. So this is going to be 6 articles we'll be reading today. Hints of an hidden structure has been detected at the edge of our solar system. If you travel far enough from the sun, the solar system becomes a lot more populated. Out past the orbit of Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, and this is where Pluto resides, and Arrokoth, and countless other small objects in the cold and dark. So, it seems almost like there are 2 Kuiper Belts, something nobody was expecting to find. If this is confirmed, it will be a major discovery. The primordial solar nebula was much larger than previously thought, and this may have implications for studying the planet formation process in our solar system. So, the belt itself extends from the orbit of Neptune around 30 astronomical units from the Sun. An astronomical unit is the average distance between Earth and the Sun, out to about 50 astronomical units. This distance from the sun means that anything within the Kuiper belt is only minimally affected by solar radiation, which in turn means that Kuiper belt objects likely remain pretty much unchanged since the solar system was born. So, this is telling us that they could be, there's something there then. That is crazy. Could you imagine if that something is out there near on the fringes of the Kuiper belt, and we've not known about it? Like, man. Yeah. And I'm saying, could you imagine if there was something and the fringes of the Kuiper belt, and we've not known about it? And now we're just trying to figure it out. There's been 11, they found 11 objects, look. To date, the Subaru observation have revealed 263 new Kuiper belt objects, but a larger international team of astronomers have found that 11 of those objects are much, much further than we thought the Kuiper belt ended. Like, that is crazy. That is literally crazy, man. I'm just thinking, if it is, this is something on an Kuiper belt that we ain't discovered till now. Could that be where the other planet is? The ninth planet out there. But they're doing that. I'm talking about this ninth planet being behind Pluto. Well, there's a Kuiper belt. I mean, food for thought there, guys and girls. So, going on food for thought. The last article brings us a little closer to home and Mars. As you may know, the last few episodes before stuff happened, me and Daniel and that were talking about Mars from an hidden structure that was found on Mars, and it looks like it ain't the only hidden structure that's going to be found on Mars, because now 20 mysterious large-scale structures have been found hidden beneath an ancient lost ocean on Mars. And that is what I've been telling everyone, that we belong on Mars. All of a sudden, we're finding stuff now on Mars. And these are Dutch researchers as well. 20 of these structures have been found. Dutch researchers have found evidence of approximately 20 mysterious large-scale structures hidden beneath the sediment of an ancient lost ocean on Mars. The team also reports that the discovery of evidence that an active Martian crust is pushing against the Olympus Mons, elevating the solar system's largest volcano. Previous scientific efforts have found hidden ice deposits and other unexpected structures on the red planet. However, the researchers behind this latest discovery say these mysterious large-scale structures are particularly perplexing because they appear hidden beneath the sedimentary layers of an ancient lost Martian ocean. These dense structures could be volcanic in origin or could be compacted material due to ancient impacts or something else, but there are around 20 features of varying sizes that we have identified dotted around the area, including the North Polar Cap, one of which resembles the shape of a dog. Woof woof. Sorry, I had to go there. Um, there seems to be no trace of them, though, however, at the surface. And the researcher added, of this is Dr. Barroot, by the way. However, through gravity data, we have a tantalizing glimpse into the older history of the Northern Hemisphere on Mars. And this is from the Utrecht University. Yeah. So, 20 hidden structures. Who's thinking what I'm thinking? Who's thinking what I'm thinking with this? Who's thinking that these trading hidden structures are something else? I know what I'm thinking. I'm going to say it now. Tiamat. The Tiamatians. Anunnaki. I think it could be something to do with them. Because if this, look, because they're saying they're particularly perplexing because they appear hidden beneath the sedimentary layers of an ancient lost Martian ocean. But that's what I believe. So what are your thoughts, Elliot? Do you think I'm onto something here with? Because they say it's perplexing because they appear hidden beneath a lost Martian ocean. Do you think it could be Tiamat related, or do you think? What do you think? And then, as always, like I say, leave comments if you think of anything, or if you want me to talk about, or your own thoughts, or whatever. I'd love to hear them, guys. But 20 large-scale structures, like, what's that, dude? So I'm thinking it's Tiamat, something to do with Tiamat. Because I'm just going to say, this is what my opinion is on this bit. Tiamat was obviously a planet that people don't know about, but go check out Billy Carson because that man's a legend. He opened my eyes up. A bit more. If the moon, their moon was Mars, and they were as advanced as they were, they would have already been on their moon and blooming had structures on their moon for space travel and shit, or just now. Think about it. Tiamat goes. Mars gets thrown off into an orbit, becomes a planet. Because the scientists don't know what, or everyone don't know about Mars. Right? Mars ends up going on for a barren spell, and all this happens. Time progresses, obviously. What happens with the ocean? The ocean goes over, destroys everything. Then in time, the new layers come onto Mars. Now we're looking at it and we're like, now they're like they're saying here, it's particularly perplexing because they appear beneath sedimentary layers of an ancient Martian ocean. That's my thing. That's my feeling on this. I could be wrong, and you can tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to bash anyone for having a different opinion, but that's my opinion. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like I said, you can have a different opinion, and I don't mind that people having different opinions to me because we all learn and we all talk about things in different ways. But yeah, that's my opinion. Because it's like anything. You look at our moon. There's been evidence lately, last few years, that there was a volcano that fell. There's lava underneath our moon's crust. And where are volcanoes normally? On planets or remnants of planets. Normally. Not saying it's all the time. But look at our planet world. They say our moon was broken off from our planet. From Earth. I can't see anywhere on our Earth where that piece of moon would be coming from. Even now. If anyone can tell me where they think the moon would come from, on what part of it got broke off of Earth, I'd love to hear it. Because I can't, for the life of me, know exactly where it broke from. like I said, I'm probably talking all shit to some people, and yeah, I probably am. But this is my own personal opinion, so don't bash me for it. Like I said, we all have this is a civilized conversation. If I'm wrong, then you can educate me, and I will learn from it. But from my opinion, this on Mars speaks of Tiamat. Because I think the story with Tiamat is they came from Pleiades. Then Tiamat was just a normal planet. They took it over, tried to do what they've done here with us, failed. Thought shit, we need to get rid of it and get rid of what we've done. Destroyed the planet. Some of the people ended up on Mars. Then them ones came to Earth, and that's where the stuff about everything. And then they said we come from the Pleiades, and that's where I think the story is, but I could be wrong for all I know. The story is like, I know what I'm trying to say, but if you want my own opinion, I'll tell you. It's going to sound like I'm talking all shit. I know, but it's going to sound like I'm talking all shit, but this sort of, like I said, this speaks of Tiamat. Yeah, this speaks of Tiamat, though, mate. Like I say, aliens. Elliot. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This speaks of them. Now, this is what I'm thinking. That's why this is where my story is like Pleiades. They came from the Pleiades star cluster, as we've established. Set based on Tiamat, tried to build a civilization, failed, and got too advanced for their liking. Decided, well, we'll blow it up and start again somewhere. Yeah. Then I'm gonna say then the ones that were creators, like the Anunnaki, which were creators of the civilization on Tiamat, which fucks up, went to Mars, stayed there while everything broke up on Tiamat and the planet got destroyed. Then they saw Earth, but we'll start again on this planet. Went down there, started doing it and that. The ancient tribes, right, will always ask, like, what do you know about where are you from? And then they were like, we're from the Pleiades, because that's where they're from, not Tiamat. Then they got it somehow right with us, and then they decided, right, Mars as our remnants of what we did have, but we can't do anything with that now because it's on orbit and it's a planet. So they've gone and back to Pleiades, and then every so often they come back to our planet. I am what, mate? Wrong. That's all right. No, that's my opinion. if I'm wrong, then I'd like to hear other people's opinion. That's all that we all have different opinions, don't we? But yeah, that's my opinion. But yeah, but that's what this speaks of. But yeah, that's what my opinion is, mate. And everyone watching on catch up. Like I say, if you got another opinion, I'd love to hear it, everyone. Sorry about it, everyone. But yeah. That's like I say, that's my opinion. So don't know what you feel. Like I said, I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you're watching. Like you, Elliot. Let me know what you think. No. Yeah, there could be that as well, mate. But that's what I'm saying. There's no one opinions. We all have our own opinions, but something just tells me something like that is TMA, and but they're getting into our structures, and they discover that they were like made by humans. Then it will open a lot of doors, like you know, you know what I mean. In 2 seconds, everyone. There's no one opinion there. We all have our different opinions, and that's all that matters. Like there's no wrong opinions of what we can like. My opinion's different to Elliot's, obviously, like you just said, showed, but I just showed up on screen like that, obviously. But it doesn't mean I'm going to lambast him, or lambuster him, and go, "Oh yeah, Elliot, your opinion is of fucking all shit," No, we're learning. Like, like I said, if them structures they discover, and I'll say it now, if they come back and they say they were designed by humans, I will lose my shit. Literally. Because then that'll prove once and for all that we're not here, that we weren't here originally. You know what I mean? You see what I mean, though? Like, could you imagine if they come back with them structures and say they were designed by some early form of human? You would literally lose your shit. You'd be like, confirmation. There's confirmation. We were originally on Mars. Like I mean, like I say, that the soil on Mars is better there than it is here. I will say that. um, Everything's better on Mars for us. I must admit. The only thing is, though, the days are longer. You'd have 600 odd days on Mars in a year. So you think 300 odd days here, 365 days here a year is long on Earth? Wait till we get to Mars. It'll be 600 odd days. Nothing. But if we were on Jupiter or something, a day lasts like something like 4 years. Or something. Anyways. I think I'm going to leave this part here. Because I'm going to get ready to do another show. But this time about some more glitches in the Matrix. Because some more stuff has happened. Now people have so yeah, I'm going to be talking about glitches in the Matrix again and some other stuff. Because there's some crazy stuff happening in that aspect of the world. And yeah. So, I might see how I feel. I might do that tomorrow. I don't know yet. But this one strained me, being my first one back on YouTube. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like I said, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. All that good stuff. So share it with your friends, family, and anyone who you think will enjoy this. Thank you, like I said, thank you again for making me reach 150 subs. Now I'm on 153, I believe. But let's push to 200 by the end of the year. I know we can do it because we're building a great community and that. So come on, guys, let's get there. But love and be kind to everyone. Be amazing. Be awesome. And because this is Secrets of the Stars, I'm going to give one piece of advice. The men in black are real. So keep an eye out for them. Thank you, everyone, and have a good rest of your day. Bye, everyone.